for not uploading for so long, but today we are going to be. And I'm back, so yeah. Today we're going to be mostly doing Linux and stuff like Linux, like how we're going to be making payloads and stuff. But the main focus for today is using my SCT, so set toolkit, and other tools to um, to exploit a system. The system we are going to be exploiting is my system, and what we're going to be using is a Kali Linux workspace. Okay, so yeah, let's get to work. So as you can see, I have my browser open. What we need to do is we need to open up a VirtualBox. To get this set up, you want to go to Kali.org. So I will show you this. First, you need to download VirtualBox. Then you also need to be on Kali.org to get everything started. So let's just do this. You have to go to Kali.org. This is where they will have all of the instances of Kali and other systems. So this is like the holy grail. If you need to do stuff, you'll go here. And then you want to go to download. And then you want to click on VirtualBox. Virtual machines. And then after you click on virtual machines, it's going to take you to this. You want to click on VirtualBox 64. But if you already have Linux, you won't need it. You can skip this step. And also what you need to do is you need to have you need to also get VirtualBox. Download those two things, and then you can just import the system in which once you download it. Now for this, we will need, this one is optional, but it's better to have, so I'm going to show you this. This is a small Wi-Fi stick. You just need to plug it into your computer, and it's like WLAN. So it basically works like a WLAN. You plug it in. So you take it out, you plug it in, and this is going to be for the virtual machine. So we'll use that one together. So let's get back to our screen. What we're going to do is we're going to open up VirtualBox. And VirtualBox is going to look something to open. This one, this open. So this is what something like what VirtualBox is going to look like. Um, so what's going to happen here is basically you have all of these machines. You won't have all of these. You'll have none. You're just going to go to machine. Right? No, you're going to click on add. Look for the thing you just downloaded. So you're going to look for the thing you just downloaded. You want to click on OK. So click it. And then you want to click on start. It's going to pop up on the sidebar over here. And you want to click on it and then click start. You're going to see everything here. You're going to have to set it up. You're going to have to go through the setup process. But after you set it up, you can see your username and password if you ever forget it over here on the homepage. And not just that, you can, now that you have it installed once, it's going to take a while. But after you install, it's pretty easy. You just need to, you can just make the machine. But sometimes it can take up to like 30 minutes just to download that one thing. So it's just not so convenient, but you gotta do what you gotta do when you have to do stuff like this. So you want to click on start. You want to take your Wi-Fi stick. You want to take your Wi-Fi stick. You want to plug it out or take the cover out, and then switch. And now it's going to take you here. You just want to click on enter. So it loads Kali Linux. What we're going to do is we're going to take our USB stick. I'm just going to plug it into my computer. I'm going to plug this into my computer. Just give me a second to do that. Get out. Plug it in like that. You're going to hear this sound that ensures you that you have it plugged in. Just give me a second. I need to turn on it. And it might also have a light on it that shows you if it's connected or not. just give me a second. There you go. So now that I have my USB drive connected, what you have to do here is go to Devices, USB, and then you want to look for the USB that you just plugged in. So it's going to be something like, it might have something that includes LAN. Uh, so, so go to USB settings, and media type WLAN. I'm going to put your username in here, password in here, press login. Just give me a second, I need to talk because it's making some weird noises. But, there you go. So this is what's going to pop up. It's going to look like something like this. And yeah, you have everything working. So when you plug in the Wi-Fi stick, what's going to happen is you can connect to external networks that aren't like pre-installed. But if you don't have this Wi-Fi stick, if you don't have a Wi-Fi stick, a WLAN stick, then pay attention to this part. What you're going to want to do is you want to click on this, and you'll see Wi-Fi networks if your thing is connected properly. If it's not, you won't see Wi-Fi networks. If you don't have this Wi-Fi stick, watch this. You want to go to File, Running Machine, and click on Settings. Or you can use the shortcut Host S, which is just right control, and then S. And then you want to go to USB, and you'll see this. Go to Network, click on Bridged Adapter, which basically means the Wi-Fi that your computer is connected to. It's gonna connect the virtual machine with an invisible Ethernet cable. It's not visible. It's not seeable. It's basically just connecting to that. And you want to choose your Ethernet, like the network provider. So if you're using wireless networks, you want to look for your wireless internet device, like the wireless, not really the network. I would say the wireless internet, like the device built into the computer. But if you're using Ethernet, so you're connected to it like with a cable, connected to your network with a cable, then you want to click on Gigabit Ethernet. But I have my network connected. Okay, and then you just want to click on OK, which basically is going to bridge the connection. Now that we have that done, what you want to do is you're going to see something like this, right? You might see a different like background image. You might not see Cali at Cali. So what you have to do is you want to go up here where this is, click on it, but just click on it once. Here, Control Shift equals will do it. I'm just going to do that for you guys. Perfect. And here what you want to do is you want to say sudo su, which just means sudo, which means super user do, and su means switch user. So we're switching the user with super user permissions. There you go. Okay, I spelled it wrong. So we are here, and what you want to do is here write SETOOLKIT. So this is a little bit misspelled. There need to be two T's, but it's SETOOLKIT. It should come pre-installed with Linux, Kali Linux in general. After you write this, just press enter. Since we have super user permissions, we just need to do that. And now we have social engineering attacks, penetration testing, third-party modules, update the social engineering toolkit, update set configuration, help credentials, and effects. And 99 is to exit the social engineering toolkit. Now this, I would recommend you mess around with this a little bit. After watching this video, you can mess around with this. What you want to do is write 1, which is social engineering attacks. Here, you want to look for something called 4. 4 is going to be create a payload and a listener. And well, these other ones are also pretty cool. So you want to write 4, hit enter, and then you need Windows Shell Reverse TCP, Windows Reverse TCP Interpreter, Windows Reverse TCP VNTDLL, Windows Shell Reverse, which is just a reverse shell, if you don't know what that is. It basically connects to the computer and gives us remote control of it using the command line. And then we have Windows Interpreter Reverse TCP x64, Monster HTTPS DNS. And what we need to do is for this, you want to use Windows Shell Reverse TCP, or you can use Windows Reverse TCP Interpreter. So we're going to use 2, right? This is like a basic start of pretty easy to start. Here, what you want to do, File, click on New Tab. I know this is basically Windows 11 but better because they had tabs before Windows 11 and the command line. But I'm still on Windows 10. And what we do, Kali, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. By the way, it's Control Shift and equal sign to zoom in. So we're going to do that, and then right here, right where you want what you want to do. So in general, what we're going to be doing here is basically finding our IP address. So if config, and what we have to do is private IP address. So the thing is, there are 2 IP addresses. One is public, one is private. If you want to show your public IP address to anyone, then you're getting hacked, because public IP addresses have something called public IP addresses. Basically, are in the public. They can't be seen by the public. The exact private IP addresses are the exact opposite. If I show them to you guys, you can't do anything, because chances are you have the same private IP address as me. So if suppose my IP address is 192.168.1.58, this is a common IP address, and there's a chance that someone else in the world has it right now if they have the same subnet as me. And then in here, you want to look for not ETH0 because we're connected to WLAN, and our private IP address is 192.168.0.184. Copy that. After this, the port we're gonna use. I'm gonna use 3000 or 3333. It's gonna generate the payload. It's just gonna tell you to be patient. And the payload is gonna be somewhere called the set folder. So here, click on sudo su, and we're gonna start a Python server for this. We can also add an index.html to fool people even more, saying that this is an antivirus upgrade. You can install it using this link. This antivirus upgrade will benefit you in many ways. And instead of writing your private IP address here, if you wrote your public IP address, which is basically connected to the entire internet, you can speak with someone else if you have this private IP address, public IP address, then that's what you'll have to do, and you can technically use that to attack someone that's not on your network. But if you're using a private IP address, you need to attack someone on your network, or else it won't work. But the thing is, this is also pretty dangerous, because the thing is, when you attack someone on your own network, you can basically just bring your laptop to Starbucks or a school or anything, find someone with a lot of public, log into their guest network, because chances are that's what most people are on, and you could do stuff like, I don't know, like man in the middle attacks, basically change what appears on web pages. Man in the middle attack with beef, and boom, you have full control over them. You can even see their IP addresses and do attacks like this to other people with their computers. So, do you want to start the payload in the listener now? Type in yes. And just make sure that you're limiting this to your house only. Don't don't hack anyone unless you have permission, explicit permission from them. Like I'm right now hacking my own computer, and don't hack anyone else's computer. That's just not ethical. And while we wait for MSF console to launch, just make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get more content like this. Um. So yeah. Now after we do this, you're basically gonna go here, and it's gonna tell you where the payload is. It's gonna be /root.set payload.exe. What we do is we go to just write cd and then hit enter. Just CD, nothing else. And you're gonna see this little tilde over here. Let me show you my mouse. This is where you're gonna see a little tilde. What you're gonna do after this is you're gonna do cd and then .set, which is gonna be the set directory, which just stands for Social Engineering Toolkit. So after this, what you want to do is you want to write list, and you're gonna see all of these things. What we're gonna do is we can make a little HTML file, but right now we're testing this that way. Python 3. So Python 3 HTTP dash m. I forgot the dash m. So dash Python 3 dash m HTTP dot server, which is starts a server at whatever port you want. So we're going to be using ports 5000. Make sure this port is different from the port you use for your Metasploit, your whatever you want to call it, the payload. So this payload is set up on port 3333. This is just showing us how we can exploit them on ports 5000. Make sure that that this is connected to the same network as that, and you can just disconnect from your Ethernet network because we're not using that. And you want to go to root at Kali, and then we have exploit /multi/handle. That. And then after you do this, what you want to do is go here. And so now that we're done with that, you can just open up a browser on your computer. But after it was by antivirus and our logo, which is not we don't want that. So what we can do is we can go into the Defender. So just go into Defender. Pop up my little screen here. And we have to go into virus protection. Then click on manage settings over here. And then real-time protection, cloud protection. So just click on real-time protection, turn it off. You're going to see user account control. You just want to click yes. And sometimes when you do this, let's just go back to my video, come back here. So you can't really see my screen now. I need to fix that real quick. And it seems. Just give me a second. I don't know why this happens every time I get notification. Hide there, show there. I don't know why this thing is working, but I will have to work here. What happened? There you go. So now that I just have to do that. But no problem. Now that we have our Defender turned off, or Windows Security, go to 192.168.0.18 port, which is the local IP, which is the IP address of our local machine. Colon 35000. This is just the ports. And then payload.exe is what you want to download. So click it, and then open File Explorer, click on Save. So go to your downloads, and it's going to download something called payload.exe. You can see payload.exe. So just double click that to run it, and then it's going to show you this. Click on More Info, and then just click on Run Anywhere. And that just means our payload has been started. And we can come here. Right? That just means we got a session. We can write session -I. This just means to get into a session. And we're going to get into the number shown over here. So this is the first session. Session -I 1. Hit enter. And there you go. Now you are into that computer. You can do whatever you want. Right here, help. And you can do stuff like this. You can even play a video, or you can see what they're doing on the screen. You can see what see what's on their camera. But what you're gonna do, we're gonna play a noise. Right. So go into your File Explorer on your on this system. But right now, let's just turn on the webcam and do something like that. Show us something that shows up in here. So I'm gonna have to turn off my camera if I show the camera. But like, let's come here and do something like turn off the mouse, which is pure evil. So which means they can't even move the mouse unless you turn it back on again. It's pretty complicated. So this one time I pranked my sister with this. I told her that this is a Windows update. She fell for it. So and then I just turned. She was doing something like, I don't know, SQL or something. And what I did was I just turned off the mouse functions entirely, and she was like, "Why is this not working?" And then she was typing something casually, and then I just turned off her keyboard, and she was like, "What's happening?" And then she called my dad, and she was like, "Is my computer hacked?" Yeah. Basically, that's kind of ethical, but she knew that it could be me. That's not that wouldn't be unethical because close family member. But if you do it on someone that you don't even know, then just don't do that. So what we're gonna be doing is click on. We're gonna use play. So you're gonna have to write play. Open your open folder. So you can download like any sound effect, but I have this Vine Boom WAV. So we're gonna be playing that. Vine dash boom dot, and it has to be a waveform file. So if it's like an MP3, it won't work. You need to use WAV. So just be prepared. You're gonna hear something. You might hear something. Oh, one time. Oh wait. So it's gonna be in the. So you need the directory to that file. So it's gonna be. Let's just look at it. So it's gonna be slash home. This is slash, and then in the slash we have home slash Cali. We're gonna write slash home. So play slash home slash Cali slash vine dash home. No, wait. Oh my god. So something happened to my computer that made me shake. Uh, yeah, that was definitely not supposed to happen. But I think that was pretty loud. I don't know what happened to that. But sometimes it happens when you have a cropped audio file. So yeah. So now you know what happened and that literally made me shake. We're gonna scroll up and we are going to look for a webcam list, right? So I'm going to turn off my webcam over here so I can show you my webcam on this. Turning off webcam. So right now I'm going to turn it off. So we can do it here. I'm going to write webcam list. I think it's something webcam underscore list. I don't know, a dash. We have four webcams: integrated webcam, aerial webcam, Twitch virtual cam, and OBS virtual camera. We want to come back up here and look for the camera that lets us stream. And then let's just go to webcam underscore stream. We're going to have to write webcam underscore stream and 1. So 1 just means the integrated webcam. And just give it a second. It's going to open up a web page in Firefox. And cool. You can now see that I am on this computer right now. So yeah. This is why you should always have at least some sort of antivirus software on your computer. At least Windows security should at least be turned on, or else you will be prone to attacks like this. So let's just close this. Turn my video on. So yeah. Why is it not turning on? So just hit enter. And when you're done doing your attack, just click Control C. And then it's gonna get here. You just write 99, and then you're gonna exit the social and you're gonna close it. Then you also want to stop this user. Now, as you can see, that was webcam done. Refresh the guys. Change. Just give me a second. So yeah. Now you know what happens when you fall into the hands of this trap. And yeah, that's basically it. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you see other content like this. And other than that, that's all I gotta say. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Goodbye, everyone.